Happy holidays, everybody. I'm Simone Malone, your radio feel-good man, live out of Studio 236. Guess who that is? Tell everybody your name.
BaShir, Hogue.
We just got off the radio, had a
Yes.
great radio interview. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all of you. He joins me right here in the studio to talk a little bit more about his musical journey and how God has opened up some amazing doors. First of all, let me congratulate you. BaShir, happy holidays to you, man.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you for what God has been doing for you in your musical journey. Tell everybody in the world, who is BaShir?
BaShir Hogue is a gospel singer. I am, besides by gospel singer, BaShir Hogue is me. I'm a singer. I've been singing since I was 9. Grew up in the church, basically had my first solo in the church, and from there just started singing at more churches and gigs and different things like that. It just became a repetitious thing for me.
Right. So. Now, I was reading some information where you started really singing and they recognized your talent at Deliverance Evangelistic Church here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's where basically everything started, really. It started in my home because I would always sing, like while I would sleep. And then my mom recognized it, and then I guess that's when I got my first solo. Tawana Johnson at the time, no, Tawana Phillips at the time gave me my first solo, which is "Trouble Don't Last Always."
Okay.
So that's when everybody was like, "Oh, he has a gift." So yeah.
They noticed those high vocals of the voice.
Yeah.
So when did you do your first recording? What year was that?
Ooh, that was my first recording was 2001.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've been at this game for a while.
Yeah, it was 2001. First recording.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
first recording.
Yeah.
And your first single?
First single was 2005, actually, because I didn't sign with LGL Records just yet. But yeah.
So when you signed with a major label, what year was that?
Well, actually, this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, the other ones, they were okay. It was just that they didn't actually.
They pushed you to where you are now.
Yeah.
To the label that you're on.
Yeah,
this process, and people need to understand that this process of getting on a major label was not easy.
No.
How did you properly prepare yourself to become the person that you are today?
Well, promotion is actually important. So what I did was more so what I did was I saw it, wrote it down. Okay, I want to tackle these points. I did it in bullet points. I tackled those points more so in reference to saying, okay, who do I have to go to? Who can I actually be around? More so, I don't have to always be around concerts, but I can be in some, that way I can kind of rub my elbow with this person and say, hey, listen, this is what I'm doing. And I remember I was at a concert. I had to open up for Kim Burrell. And she told me, it was so many people that gave me great inspiration in reference to what I had to do. But she was telling me, she said, you're good. I said, okay. She said, you're good. She said, you're excellent. She said, what I want you to do is when you're singing, look at the people. I said, okay.
Oh, yeah, she's good at giving you critiques.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool.
Look at the people.
Yeah, so I was, as I was going around getting, certain gigs and stuff like that, more so, that's how people started to know what I was doing, who I was, and different things like that. And that's basically how a lot of things started actually, linking on more so. Okay, BaShir, I want him to come here, I want him to come here. And mostly I would actually be with pastors.
Gotcha.
So if I were with the pastors, then they usually need somebody
absolutely
before they get up. So that's what I did.
Good combo.
Yeah.
Let them sing. People hear about them. Opportunity.
Yeah,
great. So how do you feel being in this place that you are? And we're going to talk about this movie deal that God has allowed you to come across.
The place that I am in now, it's a little surreal because I never thought I always dreamed about being on RJC Sony. Because Sony backs them, so I always dreamt about being on Sony. Period. Don't know why, because a lot of people said, they're gonna rape you for your money. Well, not me. And I say that because,
got a good manager, so
and lawyers.
That's right. Gotta have that team.
Yeah. So basically, I just actually be honest with you, because a lot of people thought they just came.
Sure. And
when I was at the second award show for Gospel Image Awards, and that's when I sung, and they heard me. And the CEO of RJC Sony, he came up to me and said, hey, here's my card. I was like, and I did that because I was like, everybody always give you cards. So I was like, whatever. So I actually said, okay, let me call him and see what he really into.
Sure.
And it was a real deal. And he was a real deal. And so I actually started researching him, and I made him wait. Because before with my record labels, I didn't make him wait. I just went right into it because I just wanted to sing. So I
Sure.
was young and I didn't know the business. So I was like, I just want to sing. I just want to sing. But that want to sing will actually mess you up.
Wow. Say that again.
That want to sing will mess you up.
So some of you, listen, some of you artists out there that are watching this, you just want to sing because you
Yeah.
want to get recognized. You got to be careful of that to make sure that the package is correct for you and God has put it together in the right way and made the
Absolutely.
right connection.
Absolutely.
Am I right, BaShir?
Yes, you're right.
Right connection. That's awesome. You were saying something that I wanted to say, but it didn't come back to me because I have so many questions and I know we have a short period of time.
Mhm.
So you're at a place that that you feel very comfortable now.
Yes.
You signed up with. This is what I want to ask you.
Yes.
The label.
Yes.
Why did they choose you? I mean, there's a lot of great artists out there, but you're special, man.
Right.
But why did they choose you?
Well, the word, I think I mentioned it before, authentic. They
Right.
said you bring across authentic worship.
Got you.
So the CEO was like, his name is Ronald. He felt it. He was like, woo.
I
And
got you.
he said, he told his other party, he said, when I said that woo, I said, that's it. We need to sign him. There were other people they wanted to sign. And I think they are in the process
Sure.
of signing them, but they was just like, okay, we got to get him. And then I think he was more, no, I don't think, but I know he just kept calling me, are you going to sign with us? I said, let me think about some things
Sure.
because if I'm with y'all, that means I'm stuck with y'all.
That's
for a little
right,
bit.
right.
So that's my life.
Right.
So I gotta be careful. But even I won't say too much about the contract. But the contract, it had to be, some things had to be a little fixed.
I got you.
Because when
Absolutely.
they said this, I was like, hold up.
That's right. You got to read the contracts.
Yes. So
Clearly.
Yes, Lord.
The lawyer. I mean, you have to go because once you
Yeah.
sign it,
Yep. Yes. Yeah.
you're
So
still.
we just worked some things out, and it worked out for my benefit.
Got you.
So I'm doing great things with them.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing very good.
Now, BaShir, I've heard other artists, and they have been here, sat where you're sitting,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad that you're here with me. They have said that signing to a record label has caused a lot of drama, has caused their life to push them back to being a single independent artist because it did not work out for them.
Right.
Can you just elaborate a little bit? I mean, I know you can't talk about the contract you have, but
No, I mean, yeah, I can share.
yeah, please.
I hear that too. But here's the thing. I think I said it earlier.
Because you got to do what they ask you, kind of like.
You do. Well, you know what? It has a lot to do. See, here's the thing that I have okay, I'm going to say it.
Please, be yourself.
Here's the thing I have a problem with some artists. When I hear them say, I have a record deal. Okay. And they're like, you're not excited? No. The reason why I say that is because if you tell me you have a record deal, which type are you talking about?
Right.
Because a record deal and a distribution deal is two different things. So when they say they have a record deal, I say, oh, okay. So who's backing you? This person I just told you. No, they're not. They just signed you to actually record, but you don't. Who's going to put you out?
Gotcha.
So when they say that to me, I said, did you look at the contract?
Right.
It's like, yeah. They always say yeah. They always say yes, but for some reason, I always get this hunch like that they didn't.
Gotcha.
More so, and then you can't have your. Oh God, here we go. You can't have your hairdresser as your lawyer. Or
That's
you
right.
can't have your, you can't.
Speak it.
Your uncle that just took a law school class is not a lawyer.
Absolutely.
I don't understand.
No, but that's the truth. You're telling the truth.
So
that's real rap. That's real rap.
Yeah. So I think when people do that, it's like, they're like, well, you judge me. I'm not judging you. I just want you to go in this thing the right way because you don't want to. I made a lot of mistakes. My first album, I don't own a lot of that. When I look back and I actually try to get some stuff, they found out they own half of it.
Wow.
I own 50% of it. So I could if I want to record it, I have to get their permission to do it.
Gotcha.
So, but with this label, it's a little different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move real quick. Let's
Yes.
talk about the opportunity that fell into your lap to be in a movie.
Yeah.
That's going to be coming out next year.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Kyle Godwin, Image Award winner. He's Peabody Award winner. He came up to me. More so, he said he knew me. I was actually waiting somewhere when nobody was around.
Okay.
More so, I was outside, and he just came up to me. He actually stopped the car, which was kind of freaky. He stopped the car.
Okay.
And he's like, you BaShir? I said, Jesus, I'm about to get smashed. but he said, I'm Kyle Godwin. I said, I don't care who you are.
Right.
But he said, get in the car. I said, what? I said, get in the car with you.
Kidnapped.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, I'm a grown man getting kidnapped.
Oh wow.
But we talked, and
Sure.
for some reason I felt a little sketch, no, but I actually got in the car, talked to him, and he actually went on from there and said he wanted to work with me and do a project with me. And I looked into him, and he's the real deal. And the thing was, from there, we actually signed an agreement.
That is awesome.
And then we're on location for this movie.
Wow. So yeah. What is the movie going to be?
The movie's called Both Sides. And it'll be out fall of 2018.
Wonderful. Both sides, folks. He's on one side, they're on the other side.
Yes.
Give your social media information real quick, how people can follow you, get some of the great music. And for those of you that are watching this, make sure that you go to the site of the radio station at fmhmsradio.net. And you get a chance to hear the radio interview as well on Wednesday. Give your social media information.
All right. It's BaShir Hogue, Facebook, BaShir Hogue, Twitter, BaShir Hogue, Instagram, BaShir Hogue, other stuff. You can go to my website, BaShirHogue.com, and that's really it. Yeah.
What encouraging word can you share to artists about this industry so they won't make those crazy mistakes that will just horrify their life?
I would just encourage you to actually get around people that's really authentic, and they can actually push you. They can tell you the truth. More so, not lie to you. Say, "Oh yeah, you sound good. You sound good,"
knowing that you got a lot of work to do.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, always be around people that can actually push you.
Good. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. This is
from
fun.
radio
This is fun.
over here, and your experience of being in Studio 236 with Simone Malone.
Yes, I loved it. It's
great,
fun.
great. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please support this artist from Philadelphia. He's making a difference. And for details about being spotlighted on my show, you can give me a call at 215-224-4297 or email me at feelgoodman1@yahoo.com. Last thing, give some shout outs because I know you quite loved. I see great pictures with your sons.
Yeah,
y'all good to dad. Y'all better be. Go ahead.
My sons, Shadeen, Amin, and Anaz. I love you. Dad loves you. Arshella Parham, Latisse Howie, Devin Hunter, of course Antoine, my manager, he's in here with us. My mom and dad, my brothers and sisters, my aunts too. Basically, they've been supportive in this whole thing, and my Pastor Drakes, and also my overseer, Pastor Bishop Fountain now.
Great.
So yeah,
good. Make sure you guys follow him. He's going to be in New York. He shared that on the radio. He's going to be performing right after Christmas, and hey, you can book him. Book him. I promise you. You will be blessed of the Lord. You're never alone with Simone Malone. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Remember, the joy is not in things.
Yes.
It's in you.
It's in you.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.